Hello everyone, Namaste. This is Shami Harris and welcome back to Your Wealth India. This episode is going to be the last episode of the GDP series. In the previous episodes of this series, we talked about what GDP is, the history behind it, and then we tried to understand how the GDP is calculated. And then we went to India specific and tried to understand how the GDP of India is being measured. And then we tried to understand the history of India's economy through GDP as a lens. If you haven't watched these previous episodes, I strongly recommend you to go to the Your World playlist, or better, I'll share the link in the description below. In the last episode of GDP series, we are going to compare the GDP of India to the other major countries and try to understand and answer the question, Mera Bharat Kitna Mahan? In the grand theatre of global economics, India stands as both a rising star and a significant player. Today we embark on a journey to decipher the intricate tale of India's GDP against the backdrop of world economy. India, a land of diverse cultures and ambitions, has emerged as one of the fastest growing economies globally. But how does its GDP measure up against the titans of the world? Let's delve into the numbers now. Over the past few decades, India has experienced significant GDP growth driven by factors such as demographic dividend, technological advancements, and economic reforms. While India's GDP growth is impressive, it still lags behind the giants like United States and China. However, the trajectory is definitely promising, with projections indicating a narrowing gap in the coming years. However, even GDP sometimes can be a bit misleading, as larger countries might enjoy better results than the smaller countries, with smaller geographical area and population. And that is the reason why we also sometimes refer to another key economic indicator, GDP per capita. It is a measure that provides insights into the economic well-being of individuals within a country. It is the total GDP of a country divided by its population, offering a glimpse into the average income and living standards of its citizens. As we examine GDP per capita figures around the world, we witness a stark disparity. While some nations boast high figures reflective of affluent lifestyles, others grapple with lower averages indicative of economic challenges. In the context of India, the story of GDP per capita is multifaceted. Despite remarkable GDP growth, India's GDP per capita remains relatively low compared to the other developed economies. This signals the presence of income inequality and disparities in wealth distribution. Thus, India and China still have a long way to go when it comes to its citizens enjoying the fruits of GDP growth. And if we take a look at the map, we can see that all the countries that are doing well in this parameter usually are able to offer their citizens with better benefits in terms of lifestyle and social security. Several factors contribute to India's lower GDP per capita, including a large informal sector, unequal access to education and healthcare, and regional disparities in development. Addressing these challenges is essential for enhancing the well-being of all citizens. However, amidst the challenges lies opportunities. Initiatives focused on skill development, infrastructure enhancement, and inclusive growth have the potential to uplift millions and drive India towards higher GDP per capita figure. The need of hour is good governance, assuring confidence to the investors and also providing support to the local industries, helping them to gain global competitive advantage. Across the nation, success stories emerge showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of its people. From rural empowerment projects to urban innovations, India is on a transformative journey towards a brighter economic future. If you found this exploration enlightening, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for joining us on this journey.